All right, Paige, thanks. Well, this morning, it's a miracle that everyone is safe and accounted for in Morgan County after a tornado tore through Sunbright yesterday. We've got our Harry Sullivan surveying the storm damage, taking a look out there all morning long for us. Harry, you've been sharing that miraculous story with us here in the last half hour. Really a miracle everybody's okay there this morning.
It really is, Kristen, an absolute miracle that no one is hurt from this. Absolute devastation coming through right in the middle of Sunbright here. The tornado, just from our vantage point, kind of popping down right here. There's a shed on the other side of our camera, not touched, but everything else kind of in this line right next to us, beat up pretty bad this morning. We've talked to a couple of people who've driven by. Moco Mutts right behind me, one of the animal shelters here. They said nothing at their place, but right behind me is some big issues that we have going on. Now, we did speak to the family that actually lived in one of those homes. We're going to have that interview. We had that live for you just a couple of moments ago. We're going to have some more with them, hopefully coming up a little later on. One of the other people that stopped by earlier this morning was the mayor here in Sunbright, Mayor Karen Melton. Stopped by to thank crews that were out and about as the utility work is already up. These crews were not out here early this morning. They are now up, already gotten to work. The linesmen fixing the lines, restoring power, restoring cable to this part of town. But here's what she had to say when she stopped by.
It's heartbreaking. It's truly heartbreaking, and we love our community, and I know we have a lot to do. We've been trying to beautify our community with slum clearance ordinance, but now it's just devastation.
Now, when we talked to one of the volunteers over at Moco Mutts, which is literally right across the street from us, it's just to my right, who when they came down the street, they said they weren't sure if their building was going to be staying. Their max capacity is 85 dogs. They didn't know what to expect. They said the dogs were pretty shaken up, obviously, but everything was fine over there, especially in a metal building with debris hitting it, but all the dogs are fine. They said that, this county, this community, especially of Sunbright, will come together, will rebuild, and that everyone is safe, and that's all that matters. The family that lived in the building that's right behind me, not the red brick, but the one just to the left, they have some bruises, but they say their neighbor is the one that saved their lives. They were looking outside, they saw some lightning. They said in about 15 seconds, the tornado was on top of him. We talked to the mom as well, who said that the only goal was to save her toddler, who she had in her hands. Her legs pretty bruised up this morning. They've already come and cleared a few its out of there. So we're gonna have more from them coming up later on throughout the day on WVLT News, more from the mayor. As the rebuilding process is underway, crews fast at work. Kristen, the mayor told me that they cleared the Highway 27 here in less than an hour from when that tornado came through. They said when they pulled up, they didn't know what to expect. They didn't know how long it was going to take. They at least got the road open to allow crews to get in and people to move in and out of the county.
Yeah, Harry, I grew up about 15 minutes up the road from there, just over the Scott County line, and it's just truly unrecognizable to see Sunbright in that condition this morning. But again, a miracle everyone's safe this morning. Harry Sullivan for us live this morning. Harry, thanks.